Hello, hello, here I am. Code Veronica X. The PlayStation 2 version, for really no particular reason.
Who the fuck is Veronica?
You'll find out. Like I said. Will, thank you for the, 81 months of Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. How's the heat treating me lately? It's too hot. It got hot all of a sudden. Like, it was cool until about, 2 hours ago, and then all of a sudden it became very warm. That's why I've got the fan on right now. You might be able to hear it, maybe you can't, I don't know. I was sweating a moment ago. I did not feel good about it, but fortunately, I have cream soda flavored Betis. This showed up at the store. I'm excited about it. I enjoy the mundane things. Ooh, soda flavor. Yes. How's the soda, Punchy? How's cream soda? Let's find out. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm just an idiot. I like that. That does, in fact, taste like a cream soda. Which is kind of weirdly hard to come by in the UK, actually. I feel like everywhere in America had some kind of cream soda, but this isn't so common in the UK. Especially, like, diners and shit. They had all kinds of cream sodas. Anyway, Code Veronica. So, fun thing about this is the English version for once. I feel like the last 3 times I've played this game, it's been the Japanese version, but because I'm doing story playthroughs, I'm picking the English version so people can see the words on the screen without yelling at me to translate it. Also, this game has at least one puzzle that makes you read like 5 fucking pages of text, and it's a bit much for me. Anyway, since this is the English version, the game is going to start the nanosecond I hit new game, but in the Japanese version, it would, give me an option for difficulty select. It would show me, like, do you want to play normal or easy mode? Excuse me, sorry, the cream soda came up immediately. For whatever reason, the difficulty select was removed from every English version of this game. All of them. They never re-implemented it, even as far down as the HD version. Even as far down as the HD version, still the Japanese version has difficulty selection, while the English version does not. Why they do that? Why they do that? English versions of this game are locked to normal mode. You cannot play easy mode. You're just not allowed. It's illegal. It's banned. Anyway. Say the line, announcer.
Resident Evil.
Thank you.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella.
Yes, his voice is a bit low.
Claire
Sorry.
Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come.
Guess they were still trying to combat rentals as far as 2010. That's crazy to me because Code Veronica isn't a short game. Like, this is probably going to be a 2-streamer because this game's like 12 hours long.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Why would he be in the Paris lab?
Wait a second. Who was in Paris?
Both Chris and Claire? I don't know, they went to Paris. I miss when Resident Evil was about horror and not ridiculous action stunts. What? Does not make any sense, but alright, man.
Don't move. I disagree.
Man, this residence sure is evil. Hopefully I can escape by typing in this code that says Veronica X.
Line Myth, thank you for the 10 months. We will be able to escape by typing the code Veronica. But that will not be for like 10 hours. She's so cool. Claire really is the coolest. She's the coolest character in the series. Incredible fashion sense too, you know. Like, how do you get, like, can you get jackets that look like that? She's got a cool jacket in both RE2 and Code Veronica. Her legs are longer than my whole body. You're just short. But no, Code Veronica characters are proportioned, to say the least. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Which she inexplicably still... There's also the playing manual. It teaches you how to play. I don't need to know how to play, though. Like, I already know how to play. So I'll let that sit for a moment.
Perfect.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished.
There are no subtitles.
Might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. The troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Alright, well. Hemostatic capsule is on the floor. It's empty. Now this game is circle to run, by the by. There's an herb back there, although I will ignore it for now, as well as these bullets. The reason for this will become clear in time. Rodrigo. There's also a knife here. I will not be taking that. There is reasons and methods to all of this. We getting stuff for Rodrigo? We should do, yeah. Ink ribbon, bullet, that's all well and good. Like, that's nice. But I'm a gamer, so I don't need any of that. This is a no items playthrough, chat. Those who know this game quite well are probably aware of what I'm doing. But you'll see in a moment, because I think it's funny. I don't think I did it the last time I played this. Truck used for transport. Oil is leaking from the crashed wreck. A dead body and briefcase can be seen inside. Well... rotate. Code Veronica really just starts you in the thick of it, right? Because get a load of this first combat scenario. Bearing in mind I don't even have a gun yet. Oh, yep, this is where the game starts you. Anyway. No! Alright, I'm out of here. See you later. Yeah, they really just drop you in the middle of a pack of 4 enemies. And are like, figure it out. I always point this out every time I play this game, but I'm gonna point it out again, because I like this detail. Claire picks up the gun. One, 2, 3.
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie.
Fired 3 times.
Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Extremely pathetic, don't shoot.
Little misunderstanding.
That's Steve.
I thought you were another one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
What an asshole! Anyway, Steve sucks pretty much the entire way through. That's what I pointed out. She fires 3 bullets in the cutscene, right? So the gun starts with 12 bullets out of 15 loaded. The max capacity of this thing is 15. But it starts with 12. Because she fired 3 in the cutscene. Isn't that neat? Steve might be one of the worst characters in the series. Alright, now it's time to do a funny. We have taken the green herb. Now, you see, we have a playing manual, a gun, and a herb. That's really cool, Punchy, so what? But then, if we go to the file menu and check the playing manual, you have to do it from the file menu, by the way. Oh, check out this playing manual. When you obtain a item, always remember to check it with the check command. Rotate the item, try to push objects, use the quick turn, and use the map screen. Climb and descend, security boxes. They give you a whole thing because security boxes are not item boxes, which is very confusing. Exit. What's wrong with this picture? You may have already noticed something wrong with that. Which is that the playing manual has disappeared. But I, for some reason, have a herb in my equipment. Now, you may have noticed that the herb is not a handgun. And yet, I have a handgun. So what happens if I fire the herb? I'm out of herb. I've fired the herb as a bullet, and now... Well, that's bollocks, isn't it? Like, I've fired it and now there's nothing. Let's put that back in. So what did that do? All very well and good, Punchy, but what the hell? It's still there. It's still there. That effectively, that's an underflow. If you manipulate the playing manual such that it causes you to equip a herb as though it is a gun, and then fire the herb as though it's a gun, it does -1 to an item that has 0 quantity, so it becomes 255. It's not technically infinite, but it's more than you'll ever need. And yes, you can do that with things other than herbs. In a speedrun, I believe you do it with, what you do is you get the powdered bowgun, which is a very strong weapon, and then you do the glitch so that you have the powdered bowgun equipped, but it's using a different thing as the ammo, so you have a much larger pool of powdered bowgun ammo at your disposal, because the powdered bowgun is extremely strong and otherwise only has like 50 shots in the whole game, I think. But using that glitch, it gives you access to several hundred shots instead, which is more than enough for the entire game. Anyway, now I'm gonna go back and grab all the crap I didn't pick up. The reason I skipped all that crap is because the items have to be in a particular order in the inventory for it to work. Can you put it in an item box? You sure can. You absolutely can pass it to Chris later in the game. See? 15. Max value. Does combining get rid of it? I actually don't know. I've never tried to do that. I think it might. I think it might. Does the dupe glitch work on every version? It does work on every version. It was never fixed on any re-release of the game ever. This works as far down as the HD re-release. Anyway, going back and grabbing all the crap I walked past. Including this other herb, which I'm not going to mix. An apology for all the softlock points? Yeah, seriously. I think the last handful of times I played this game, I didn't do the funny infinite herb glitch, because, like, you don't need to do it. This game's not, like, that hard otherwise. Of course you don't need infinite health, but I wanted to do it. It's funny. Can you actually softlock yourself? In this game, yeah. It's if you're not careful about where you make saves, it is not that difficult to, like, totally brick yourself. There's a couple of culprits for this that we'll see over the playthrough, and they'll probably kill me a few times. Not really useful to use it on the herb, because you can shake off zombies before they get a bite. Some zombies can't be shaken off, and also if they hit you from the back, you can't shake them off before they bite you. I mean, it's still nice to, You've got like, basically infinite health if you have the herb. It's not nothing. Also, you have to mash quite quickly. This is me trying and failing to use the knife to its best potential. The knife has, like, buzzsaw properties if you can hit it the right way, but I'm not very good at it. That's the way. That's not the way. The frame rate knife? No, not everything is about the frame rate. But what if I was actually in fine health? It seems that someone didn't finish their soup. Why not use the other herb first to get rid of it? Because I have infinite herb. Does it matter? I even pick up more health? I'll need it later. There are a couple of points where I will have to go without infinite herb. Therefore, having made a handful of health items will come in handy. Let me cook. It'll make sense. Also, I'm a pack rat. I pick everything up. Remember the ammo bug in RE1 Make on GameCube? I don't. I've never heard of that. This Code Veronica might have the series' strongest knife, if you know what you're doing. I'll just take that real quick. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I do. Oh, blimey. Yes! No, they snuck up behind me. What the guy with the... And it's the other zombie. No, 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 I'm cringe. I'm hitting the walls. Yes, there you go. No, not quite. Stop hitting the damn wall. There we go. I'm taking having infinite health as an opportunity to, like, practice my, the right distance to hit things with the knife. There's a certain timing and distance where if you strike downwards with the knife when a zombie is yay close to you, the knife hits them, like, 5 times and instantly knocks them down. Very practical. Gimme, gimme, gimme. No, no. Really? I honestly thought that would kill. I was like 1 hit away. God damn it. Is this kiss every zombie percent? I gotta learn. Gross. Don't love that. How fast do you need to mash to get this motherfucker to not hit you? There you go. See? That's the timing. That's the timing, that's the spacing. Die already. I must release the lock first. Yeah. This being said, just because it has the best knife in the series, but that does not mean knife-only gameplay is, like, actually easy.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Any metallic items I have? Yeah, so this is a particularly bizarre thing the game makes you do at this juncture. Oops. It makes you put items in a box, but that box is not an item box. Also, apparently herbs count as metal. No, I've still got the lighter on me, is the problem.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
This is a really weird choice of first puzzle, and yeah, the lighter counts, even though it's not in conventional... I don't think... Do herbs count? No, herbs don't count. Herbs are not metallic. Confirmed. The user's manual, a 3D duplicator, consists of 2 parts. Portion scans a 3D object. Simply place the material you want to scan on the tray of the scanner. This is teaching you how to use a puzzle thing. Hey Mando, this is your favorite OGRE, hope it gets remade soon. I feel like it's the next remake. Like, I'm Team Code Veronica on that one. Is it because I'm, like, dying for a Code Veronica remake? Not necessarily, I just think it's the most likely one. There's also, like, a shit ton of grenade rounds here, but you can't really smuggle them out of the building yet. Yeah, I would more readily take them porting this game to, like, Steam and modern consoles and stuff, but for some reason this one has been left to language on the 360 and PS3. Very odd that they did that.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah. Your siblings.
Is it possible they'd go for Outbreak? That's cope.
By Umbrella.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think Outbreak HD is very likely.
Let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks, I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can, I'm sure of it.
No way.
I'm laughing already.
He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
This guy sucks.
What was that?
You use selective words. Planning.
Even Claire's like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? He is so shit. He is so shit. I want to save. I don't think I can even get the ink ribbons out of here. I'll make a save. I don't have enough! Wait, will you secure space now? What do you mean? Such a weird... Now securing space? What is it doing? What is it doing? Just format my memory card or just randomly delete shit? I don't know. What did it just do? What did it do? Securing space? What the fuck did it just do? Alright, well, that's fine by me. It was insecure. Yeah, I feel like I need to check if it deleted something. That's weird, dude. What did it just do? What did you do? What did you do, man? I don't think it, like, did anything, mind you. I think it's alright. Claire is also confused. I'm confused. We're all confused today. I don't think the game should have the ability... I don't think it did anything that bad. I'm just, like, sort of confused about the way it was worded. Like, will you secure... I think it's just that, like, it didn't have a block reserved already or something. It's like, can I make one? It's like, yeah, make one. Either way, it doesn't matter that much. These PS2 save files are not, like, precious to me. I'm not doing anything right now. I tend to finish what I'm doing before I move on with the next one. Evie? Where's Evie? I don't know, maybe it nuked something on my memory card. Oh well.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Hey, here's an Eevee. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm not worrying about it. Honestly, me, not worried about it. Not at all. You think I would worry about something? I could, like, shoot that. Ah! Oh, hey, I pushed it off without getting hit. Fight! Fight good! No, the fucking wall! Fuck off! A plague on knife bonking! Yeah! That was like a little better. Accomplished my goal a little better that time. Is this Tulip? I've never streamed Tulip, have I? Oh, yeah, right. We made a circular level, but... Alright, it's because... Yeah, there's, like, dogs. Ow. Alright, this is still a commonality across every Resident Evil game. Dogs are still way more hassle than it's worth, ever. Like, just do not fucking bother. Okay, well, he's incorporeal, apparently. God damn it, the second one. That's not doing any friggin' damage. Alright, have fun. I would not be going for all this stupid shit if I didn't have access to, like, the funny haha infinite herb. See? Like that. Not like that. God damn it. You can push them off you without getting bit if you mash, like, really hard, but you have to mash so hard that you need to basically be ready for it ahead of time. Maybe there's some trick to the mash that I'm not aware of, but I find I basically have to, like, grip the controller like this and drum my fingers across the buttons like I'm trying to fucking get a reversal Shoryuken. I'm drinking Beppis cream soda flavor. Builds up the multiple mashes and launches them as one attack. Do you mean the knife? Like, why it's doing that? No, you just press it once. Although there is something interesting that, like, the reason it works when you get very close to them like that is that I think what happens is that you hit them so close that they grab you, but the damage from the knife knocks them out of the grab before they actually bite you, and then you can immediately slash them again while they're falling, at which point the knife will cut through, like, all of their hitboxes at once, and it goes brrr. Very weird. Did that explanation make any fucking sense?
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
I don't know if that made any sense. PGO1 was inside the brief. There was also an explanation document for the special alloy. The short version of this extremely long document is that it's a metal that doesn't trip metal detectors. Yeah. Cannot be pictured by roentgenography. Is that a real word? I'm Googling that. I'm calling your bluff, game makers. I think you're lying to me. I think you made up a fake fucking word. Damn it, it's real! It means X-ray. This is bullshit. This is super bullshit 64. Anyway, I gotta dump all this crap. This one. Hey, Sora. Have the machine guns already? Yeah, you can get them within like 2 seconds of the game starting. They're like the second weapon you get. Will I ever actually fire them? Stay tuned. Material is set, I can restore the object. Anyway, I now have a version of... Huh? Oh no! I now have a version of the key item I need that doesn't trip metal detectors, which means I can get out of here with a key item. However, there are now zombies. Nope, still got bit. I tried to mash out of it and didn't quite get there. What do I actually want? Really, I want everything. Well, that's a pisser, isn't it? I don't... Bastard. I just don't want to come back here. Fine, I'll just use the double whatever. Because this metal box does not connect to any of the regular item boxes throughout the game, so if you leave something here, you ain't getting it back, ever. So watch out for that. This is why it's possible to softlock yourself in this game, because you could, and it's not even unlikely for someone to leave the knife there and forget about it. So if you run out of ammo late in the game, then fuck you. Fuck you. You can walk back to it and get it at any point before you leave the island, but once you've left the island, you ain't getting it back. Ah. Oh no, I did get away without taking damage on a back hit. What if they made Code Veronica a VR game? Then it would be a VR game. This opening segment is a curious one. Like, it's not necessarily that it's difficult, per se. It's just that it's like, it makes you do a bunch of, like, sort of awkward inventory management very early on. But here's something that Code Veronica also has. You can't take any more items. Use it now? You can use a herb off the ground without having to pick up... without having to pick it up if your inventory is full. Like, I'm not going to do that, but you can. And this game also lets you use healing items if you're full life. Arguably wasteful, but I don't mind so much, really. Yeah. Still didn't kill him, though, did I? Now he's dead. Ah! Too fast! He turboed. Why'd he turbo? Knock down. Knock down. Stupid wall. I hate walls. Make there be less wall. Circle. No, too late. Once more. Yeah. No, he's so bad. Oops. Oh! Ring out! Alright, moving on. I didn't quite expect that. Hey, Epps. Anyway, welcome to the mansion. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Fast and Curiosity, ever played the Siren games? Yeah, I've played the Siren games. I don't think I've ever streamed them, though. Dun, 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 dun. Na, na, na. Box the empty extinguisher. So this is a funny prank the game plays on you, right? The extinguisher is empty. It's used at the beginning, but the empty extinguisher remains in your inventory. It is extremely likely that someone would just leave it in the metal detector box and not take it with them. However, if you don't retrieve it and get it and put it in the item box, you lose the opportunity to get the Magnum. Forever. Like, it's just gone. You need it, like, 6 hours from now. Fucking, it's incredibly stupid. Yeah, you need to use it again to get the Magnum later. Like, a lot later. And honestly, odds are pretty good I'm gonna forget when I need to pull it out the box. It's very likely that I'll do that. Eh. 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 And what do we have here? Why, it's the ID card. It's locked. There's an indentation in the shape of 2 guns. I got 2 guns right here! Let me put these in the... It doesn't work. It didn't. Alright. Whatever. Save the game? Is it going to be evil and, like, complain about my memory card? No? Thank you. I don't care about my ranking. In fact, if you save even once, you've already beefed getting the best ranking in this game. In order to get the best ranking, you have to beat it with you have to never save, ever. Oh yeah, you can save at the disc swap, because it's a disc swap. That one is allowed by way of technical limitation, and because they wouldn't have done it. I guess they just kept it for every other version of the game, because, I don't know, why not? There's like a 12-hour game. Well, if you're going fast and know what you're doing, you can finish it in, like, 2 to 3. I think in order to get the best time, you have to finish the game... In order to get the best rank, rather, you have to finish the game in under 3.5 hours anyway. So that's, like, your floor. Hidden toilet bullets. Oh! Dang nabbit! Get him. Come on. You can... Come on. Come on. Square up. Do a zoom in on Claire's face. Hang on. Our protagonist, folks. Hang on, I gotta gotta unfuck this. Oh no, I've ruined I've ruined the stream. No, it's fixed. I fixed the stream. No, it's the strongest enemy in the game. It's the one bat. Strongest enemy in the game. You can't count him out. Check. NTC 0394. The ID card is no longer useful. Very polite of them to immediately do that. Yeah, alphabetical keyboard again. Why do they do that? Why do they do that to me? They do it to annoy me and me specifically. Are you gonna start using any of those bullets, Punchy? No. That was too late. Fuck. Fair enough. Well, that hit good. I see you break their ankles? Yeah. The timing is it's a bit tricky. But if you get it right, you can run a train on them zombies. Safety Evie, someone redeemed the plushie cam reward. It's kind of sitting awkwardly in my shirt, though. That's backwards. You're facing me now. I want you to face the camera. Oh, no. My hair is too long for this. Dude, if I have the Eevee in there, it looks like I have breets. Hang on. Fuck. There we go, that'll do. Oh, it keeps falling down! Stop it! There you go. That's a little better. War seems to be the primary theme. I left! I didn't mean to leave! No! I was trying to examine the objects in the room! Once more to the door loading screen with you. I'm gonna take this time to tell you guys a fact I found extremely shocking. I was looking at, like, Famitsu sales data for Japanese game releases a little while ago for some research I was doing for a video. So I indulged a curiosity of mine and looked up what the best-selling game on the Dreamcast was in Japan. It was this. It was Code Veronica. That shocks me. The best-selling game on the Sega Dreamcast is a Capcom game, in Japan at least. That's gotta be kind of fucking embarrassing for Sega, right? Did I have any assumption about what it might have been before I found that out? I assumed it was Sonic Adventure. And to my credit, right, I wasn't that wrong because it was number 3. My ass ain't got no room. What's number 2? Seaman. It was Seaman. Yeah, I don't know. Seaman sees man. What can I say? Yeah, no, Seaman apparently sold really well on the Dreamcast, in Japan at least. Bearing in mind this is Japan, I'm not talking about the West, I have no data for that. I was still really surprised to find that Code Veronica was the best-selling game on the Dreamcast. Like, I thought it sold pretty well. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was in the top 10 or even the top 5, but the most? And like, and not the game that was a fucking pack-in? Really? For real? I don't know, just kind of, just a slightly shocking figure.
Yeah! Help me!
Steve?
Dun 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 dun. So, fun fact, actually, how fast you do this is one of the things that affects the rank you get at the end of the game. If you take too long doing this, you put the best rank at jeopardy. So, don't be slow. Steve is suffering. There's a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Gun. We didn't activate the trap, so we didn't see what happened there.
Too close.
Tea Lady, thank you for the 2 months of Prime Gaming.
You. Looks cool, huh?
Yeah, if you take the Lugas,
Give them to me.
it locks you in the room and
Gotta be kidding.
makes you very hot.
And I'm keeping
It's a
it.
heat trap or something, I don't know.
Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Yeah, Steve just kind of takes a key that we need. Like, you need to use those to open a door. Steve just takes them and fucks off. Brother, this guy sucks. He does. It's going to get worse, actually. It's really impressive how he has, like, no redeeming characteristic. Steve is the worst character in all Resident Evil. I think I agree with that. I really do think I agree with that. Like, I am hard-pressed to name a Resident Evil character I find less likable. Yeah, you get different versions based on how long it takes to save him, but it also impacts your ranking.
How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base.
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me. I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower-level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you! The Ashford
Average rich person.
is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella, Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters.
Don't peek, Claire.
Tell me,
Don't peek.
who do you work for?
You get killed by sniper when you peek.
Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
What a fun guy. Yeah, the voice actor was clearly having a lot of fun with him. Excuse me, I need this. Don't you? Oh, I'm gonna. He's gonna bite me in the back of the head as soon as I move. Bow gun ammo. Don't know if I'll use it much. Take the palace map, can do. Actual Convo, was there another Capcom game that was top 5 or top 10 in Japan's best-selling games? Resident Evil 2, I believe, sold extremely well on the PS1. I think it's in the top 10 for PS1, but don't quote me on that. In Japan, at least. Ah! I could Google it right now, actually. Da-di-da-di-da. PlayStation. PlayStation. Yeah, 6th. It's the 6th best. Resident Evil 2 is the 6th best-selling PlayStation 1 game in Japan, which sounds about right, right? Like, to me, that sounds about right. Oh, yeah, it did pretty well. Anyway, let's equip the side pack. You get this that expands your inventory. You get it really early in this game. What's number 1 for the PS1? It's Dragonquest, I think. Yeah, Dragonquest 7. The next 3 games down are all Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 8, 7, and 9 in that order. Eight beat out 7 in terms of sales, yeah. Apparently, according to Famitsu data, which might not be like 100% accurate, but the point is they both sold pretty good. Ah. Oh, hello. Got him. I don't got him. I got him, but like I don't got him, you know? I do want to play more Dragon Quest games. But I'm torn on whether or not I want to do, like, the various 3DS remakes, or play them originals, like... Dragon Quest games have, like, a shit ton of different versions. Yeah, like, DQ7 PS1 is famously, like, one of the longest video games ever made. And also, this is all aspirational because I'm never ever going to find the time to play games that long. Because I'm not streaming them, you know? If I'm not turning them into content, it's difficult to justify dropping fucking 100 hours on a video game. What, play a video game for fun? In this economy? Crazy for that. EQ1 2 remakes will probably remain short. I've played both of them already, is the thing. I've actually already finished, like, 2 distinct Dragon Quest games. Oh no, zombies. How could this happen? What if I was the best gamer? No, the turbo guy! He turboed! And Dragon Quest 7 on Steam, it's a PS1 and 3DS game. I encounter a type of guy every so often. I'm not saying you are this type of guy, so pardon me. But I encounter a type of guy every so often who seems genuinely confused by the notion that not every video game is on Steam. Which I find very peculiar. It's like, where are you from? You know? Like, what planet do you exist on? That's very odd. Not only is every video game not on Steam, it's not even most of them. Ah! Oh, I got a double. I got 2. Chat, I got 2. Fuck. There's always just one. There's always one you can never get. It's impossible. I lied. I got him. If people care more about this game if it was a numbered entry? I feel like they care about it plenty already. Well, Dragon Quest XII development, it has been in development for a while, and there hasn't been a lot of explicit news about it. However, there's probably 2 reasons for this, which is that 2 of the key creators behind Dragon Quest, like, died. Oh, like, between the last entry releasing. Pardon me for being a bit blunt about that, but both Akira Toriyama and, I've forgotten his name. The one who was an asshole. The guy who wrote the music. He also died. So I have to imagine that put a bit of a fucking damper on their plans. You know, I'm sure they have, you know, Dragon Quest games are made by lots of staff. but they are two of, like, the key figures in the production of those games, and they died. So that probably didn't have no impact, you know what I'm saying? Particularly Toriyama, like, he was still the art guy. He does, like, inform the direction of the entire series. And there's also just the general difficulties of, like, game development these days. You know how it is. Maybe you don't know how it is. Yeah, there's like 2 million versions of Dragon Quest XI as well. It wouldn't, honestly, a huge delay between various entries in the Dragon Quest series is actually not even that, like, irregular. How many Dragon Quest games came out during the entire life cycle of the PS1? One! Fucking one! Quite famously, it took them the whole fucking console gen to make that one. Oh, worm? Oh! Yeah, and then the PlayStation 2 as well. The number of Dragon Quests released on the PlayStation 2? 1! It was 8. There was a remake of 5. But, like, as far as new entries went, 1. 1! You get 1! Yeah, and then they remade a bunch of games. They remade, like, the entire series for the DS, I think. No! I'm bad. Got his ass. And then the only Dragon Quest on that whole system was 1. Really, the only time Dragon Quest installments have ever been, like, incredibly frequent was the Famicom and Super Famicom, where they managed to get one of those bastards out, like, basically every year. Ah, he fucking turboed at the last minute, you bitch. I hate walls. I'm anti-wall. Bring the wall down. Make it gone. I need to figure out, like, a better mashing method for that. I'm always getting bit, and I don't think I need to be getting bit. I think I can mash out. Should I, like, rotate the stick like I'm trying to do a 720? Is that how I gotta do it? Do I gotta do super? Make it look easy. Fuck. The wall! No, if anything, analog stick seems to be worse, actually. Nope. Nope, that doesn't seem to do it either. Pressing, like, all the buttons seems to work the most reliably. They give you so much bowgun ammo, and that is a real shame because the bowgun in this game is awful. It is very bad. It does no damage to anything. Unlike explosive rounds, which do so much damage to everything. I fell for the prank. I fell for the Zorna zombie. Walls. Walls are ruining my life again. Nice whiff, idiot. My water ripples. Ooh. Key with tag. As opposed to a key without a tag. Well, yeah, we've had many keys that don't have tags. Trying to be clever, like. You ain't clever, your keys are just unorganized. I need to sneeze. Oh, it's gone. No, I need to sneeze, but it's not. Oh, it's the worst kind of situation. When you need to sneeze, but you can't sneeze. Anyway, I think, isn't this what the key with the tag is for? Yeah. Bow gunpowder? For me? Gunpowder arrow. Yeah, so at this point, if I hung onto the playing manual and did the glitch here instead, I'd be able to do it. I'd be able to set it up such that I could have the the bowgun with explosive ammunition equipped, but then manipulate it so that I had 140 equipped instead, and it would fire 140 regular arrows as if they are explosives. And the gunpowder arrows are extremely strong. So 140 would be more than enough to get through, like, the entire game. Not a 255. You can't underflow ammo. Because ammo actually is meant to work like that. How do I put... Okay. Let me try to explain this in, like, a programmery kind of way. The quantity of an item that is meant to disappear when it is used is not 1, it's 0. Thus, when it is removed, it goes from 0 to below 0, which becomes 255. Ammo, the quantity of an ammo count that is 1 is not 0, but 1. When it becomes 0, it is removed. You cannot underflow ammo in the same way that you can underflow an item. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But it does allow you to have more ammo of a certain type than you would otherwise have available. Like, you can treat any arbitrary type of ammo like any other arbitrary type of ammo. But you cannot have infinite. Although that being said, in this context, if I were to do that, 140 explosive bowgun rounds would be fucking bananas. Like, it would be way too many.
My mother.
I'd be able to kill, like, everything in the whole game. It's really powerful. Memo on the pass number. Just getting it out of my inventory, really. Know that this area, this part of the game, like, locks itself. Past this cutscene. So the bowgun, like, is missable. For a little bit, anyway. You can't see the number from here. I can see it just fine, personally. The count 255 makes it infinite. Does it? I thought it just made it 255.
Hazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Sick dive.
That was close.
We ain't getting back in there for a little bit. So I will be on my way. No! The door's shut. Piss. Boom. As soon as you get to them stairs, he's off. He's gone. If you hang around, he, shoots you in the face with a gun. You know what bothers me the most? In Gun Survivor 2, which we'll get to after this one, in that game's version of this room, there's a door here, and it goes to like a whole outside area. But they didn't, it's not from code, there's no door here, like, they made it up, they made up a door. I must follow Alfred. It's really odd, considering how much of Gun Survivor 2 is otherwise made up out of, like, reused assets from Code Veronica. It's really peculiar that that's the one level edit they permitted themselves to make. Okay, it was not the one. They made a bunch of others, but that's certainly one of them. Oh, it was weird. It's just a weird thing to do. Ah, the safety of the saving room. I don't care about your work schedule. I want the herb. Hemostatic medicine. We gotta run that back to Rodrigo at some point. But I don't think we can do it now. This is the main merit of the bowgun as a weapon, which is that it technically has, like, infinite capacity, so you can make it store a shit ton of arrows, but, I don't know, 230 times no damage is still no damage. So, that's nice. Tell it to someone who gives a shit. We can still go back right now. Do I want to run the hemostatic medicine all the way back to Rodrigo right now? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh wait, it's not gonna let me, is it? It's gonna complain at me if I try to go backwards. Yeah, you're right, it won't let me. I will be like, I must follow Alfred. Why must you? Do something else. Get a hobby, Claire.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Must be on drugs.
I can do it too. It comes naturally to annoying people like me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't agree with that. Don't agree with me.
Must be on drugs.
There is ammo for the submachine gun. Ooh la la. Ow. You throw your infinite herbs at this guy? No, but you can knife it to death still. Again, the knife, pretty strong. Sorry, I did it again. I think that was worse.
You're better than me!
That laugh gives me psychic damage. He's just having a good time.
That's disgusting.
I sound just like the commander of this base. Hi, I'm Alfred Ashford.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
Kreutze.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal, in exchange for your Lugers.
Okay.
I'm starting my voice actor arc, making the world a worse place. Why am I making the world a worse place? My efforts are once again unappreciated.
Yes.
I have such incredible range, you know.
All right.
You cannot defeat me, Yugi.
This thing's empty. You cheated me.
Up there, plenty of ammo, just for you.
Way up there?
And I'll get it for you.
All right.
Don't quit your day job. This is my day job.
Back. You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
Happy now?
What?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
It really is amazing how Steve manages to fuck up like every interaction he's a part of.
Okay, let's do it.
Chicks, I care sharing what my real day job is? It really is this.
Time to test out my new toy.
Like, okay, I have a regular job that I do part-time. I'm not telling you what it is, though. But I do make the majority of my income from internet bullshit. Sorry, hang on. Get me out of here. No, get me out of here, like, properly. Boom. Steve would be a streamer? I don't think so. These cannot be used with a submachine gun, and therefore Steve does not care about them. Anyway. I don't know, I'm too scared. I'm going back to Claire. It's too scary to press on.
Do you want me to take care of this for you, little boy?
The slow rotate really sells that. He doesn't turn and leave, he slowly rotates. I love it. There's a lot of things in this game that make me laugh. No, my feet! My feet again! Would I be mad if the remake removed Steve? Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna be mad regardless of what they do. Let's be honest. You know what I'm like. I understand that rage equals content. No, it's just that I have like a spiritual disagreement with the remakes of these. I don't like they exist.
It was dirty work, but this area is now clean. See? You can depend on me. You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people?
Claire's like trying to size up this guy's damage.
Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
Steve.
Why is he like this?
Let's get going.
He is so angsty. And not even like in an interesting angsty way. He's just angsty. There's an interesting angst. Have you ever played The World Ends With You? Whee.
Claire, are you okay?
Steve, behind you!
Yeah, I know what his deal is. But we're about to learn what his deal is right now.
No.
My mother?
No! God damn it.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't!
I can't!
Steve!
I do think the voice actor puts his back into this one, though.
No!
Say the line, Steve. Say the line, Steve. Cinema. Cinema.
Steve.
Father!
Father.
Emmy!
Father! Dad used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest bidder. He was caught. Mom was killed. And we were sent here.
Oh, Steve.
He was a fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
It's okay now.
No, it isn't. Yeah, that's Steve's problem. That is his deal, so to speak. Steve's father, he is obviously dead. Obviously. Ah! Oh! I really took the long way around, eh? Can I help you? Yeah! No, God! Walls! I got their ass. I got their ass. Fucking got him. Please mind the worm. That worm's gonna hit me. You know, I could fight the worm. I've never fought the worm. Cause there's not really a point to doing so. Like, you can do that if you want. But I don't think you really get any... can you kill the worm at that? I don't think you can kill it, but you can get it to go away. Ow. Which in this context is basically the same thing. Oh my, well if it isn't the zombies. No, not equip. Use. There is no ammo for the Lugers in the entire game, so you cannot fire them. Outside of... what is it? Battle mode? You can use them in battle. Like, they are a functioning weapon, just not in... it's not in the main game for some reason. Do I... what is this other thing? Why do I still have this in my inventory? Well, never mind that for now. Hey, Veritus. What the... Rude. Dude, they have excellent spacing. Immaculate neutral. Like my Eevee? I like it too. Fucking... I just got here, man. I just got here. Ah. Later, Arcrise. We'll finally get this. You know, an extra herb. Yeah, this is a little side quest thing that you can do to get hemostatic medicine back to Rodrigo, who needs it. If you do not do this, you... I think you need to do this in order to get the best ranking. I'm hesitant to commit to that as being 100% true, because I remember looking at the ranking criteria, and it only, like, it awards a certain number of points, but I'm pretty sure if you don't do it, it docks you points, and you really can't afford to lose points under that system. Also, these fucking guys respawned. Effectively, to get the best ranking, it's you can't save, you can't retry, so don't die. And you have to beat the game in under a certain amount of time. I don't think does using first aid sprays factor into it? I forget what I read. I can't remember if that's like a rumor.
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go.
And we trade our lighter for a lockpick. Now, the lack of the lighter is going to be a mild pain in the ass in a couple of places. But the lockpick lets us do some things. Also, for some reason, that cutscene unequips your weapon. Do you mind? Walls! Damn you! I just wanted to get it done, like, before I forget about it. Like, while it was fresh on my brain. Because you never really ever need to go back down to this part of the game. Moves. I got moves. Confidence. Just go. Damn. Got hit. That confidence. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, and brother, I intend to die old. Man, maybe I should learn, like, when we were talking last year about picking locks, if I learn how to use a lockpick, I could get bowgun powder from duralumin cases. Alright, chat. I have an announcement to make. I need to pee. Be right back. This is probably the best Resident Evil game to leave, like, when I'm away from the computer. Because it's got the best save room theme, I think. Everyone loves this song. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Let's get moving. Let's mosey. These Steam Deck intros are crazy. Your favorite Resident Evil? Ridiculous. There's not even any Leon in this game. That never works. Left, right, left, right. Right, right, right. Three, 1, 317. Three, 1, 7, 1. Think. Why not? Oh, I'm bad, that's why. 1, 9. I'm not gonna lie, I instantly forgot the steps. God damn it! Left, right, 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 right. Yeah, okay, yeah. 1, 9, 7. 1, 9, 7, 1. You know, sorry, I'm trying to be... I was too focused on the thing to really, like, complete the joke there, so please ignore me being unfunny. I wouldn't say Code Veronica is my favorite Resident Evil, but I like it. My favorite's 2. My favorite is 2. Like, original 2, for what it's worth. Ow. Ow. When I played RE2 OG for this series I'm doing, I played all 4 scenarios. Playing on normal or easy. You have to play on normal if you're playing the English version of the game. There is no easy mode on non-Japanese versions of this game. They removed it. Why do I knife? Because the pointy end does damage. Ah. Walls!
I disagree.
Turing complete. Thank you for the 29 months. I don't know, I'm knifing stuff because I can, because I did the funny infinite healing glitch, and also because the knife in this game is, like, quite strong. Still not safe if you're not good at using it properly, as you are clearly seeing. But also, you can just kill dudes pretty quickly with it. Stupid... Fuck off. I will never not be fine. It will not happen. Did I get a double? Did I get 2? Besides, I have 261 bullets. That's, like, clearly not enough. Me in the future, when I say my favorite style is Silent Hill, I'm gonna have to clarify that I'm not talking about the remake. Ooh, brutal.
Focus, brother.
Brutal.
Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself.
Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things.
Let us go, brother.
People not knowing what's the short synopsis of this game? Well, that's what the stream is for. Do you need a short synopsis when I'm watching all of the cutscenes and stuff? We're kind of doing a long synopsis here. I'm not knifing the boss fights. I will shoot them with gun. Nosferatu is actually one of the few fights I can't do with the funny infinite herb on my side because I need to box it before it. I'll take a silver key. What is the infinite healing glitch? I don't want to reiterate the entire process, but there is a bug in the game where you can equip a herb as a weapon and fire it and cause it to underflow from a quantity of 1 to infinity. So I have this herb and that shit's never going away. It is a glitch you can do once and once only per playthrough. I did it on a herb. You could also do it on, like, if you're willing to wait a bit longer, you can do it on, like, a first aid spray, and that's probably slightly more convenient. But I wasn't willing to wait. What difference does it make? Consequently, I'm kind of playing like a reckless dumbass. Off the back of the fact I essentially have infinite health. Nothing canon happens which affects the other games. What? It's a canon installment in the series. As I have labored many, many times when going through these games, there are, like, 3 non-canon Resident Evil games total. This entire series, like, almost all of them are canon. The 3 that aren't are, like, Gaiden, Operation Raccoon City, and I always blank on what the 3rd one is. Yeah, Code Veronica is very canon.
I disagree.
Look, thank you for the 27 months. Thank you very much. Umbrella Corps? Umbrella Corps is canon, somehow. The question we were like, is it like Survivor? It's not a spin-off. Like, Code Veronica is a mainline installment that extremely matters. Like, this is essential canon. Dead Aim is canon. Seriously, there's like very few non-canon Resi games. It's like, again, it's Gaiden, it's Operation Raccoon City, and I think I may have made up the third game. I don't think there is. I think it's just those two. Is it canon to the new timeline? There is no new timeline. It's all fucking canon. Even the Engage one? Degeneration? That's canon, because it's based on a movie that's canon. Seven and 8 are canon? They're very canon. Extremely canonical. Perhaps the most canonical. How popular is Resident Evil Code Veronica? I said this earlier in the stream, but Resident Evil Code Veronica was the best-selling Dreamcast game in Japan. Like, of all of the Dreamcast, like, all of them. This game was very popular. Nowadays, I don't know, some people still seem to quite like it. It was a very popular game and it reviewed quite well. Yeah, it got re-released before fucking any of the PlayStation ones, which they still haven't re-released, actually. Cheeky bastards. I mean, they put them on GOG, I guess, but that shit don't count. That kinda counts. I give you, like, partial credit for that, I guess. Okay, I need this, hang on. Ah! Give me this file. Yep, Hunk mentioned. I'm actually surprised by how many people seem to be under the impression that a variety of these games are, like, not canon. Again, I think it's just Gaiden. I think it's just Gaiden and Operation Raccoon City. And I'm going to play both anyway for this series, because why not? I don't know, I played fucking Chinese Resident Evil NES. Like, clearly I am not much of a hair splitter. Can spoilers be discussed? Oh, yeah. I've streamed Code Veronica, like, 12 million times. And by 12 million, I mean, I think 3. I think I've streamed it 3 times. I played Chinese Final Fantasy VII NES? I have not. I would like to. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I did 1.5. Please hold. It's not on YouTube yet. I've been kind of slow with getting around to making the highlights for these playthroughs. I'll fucking get to it at some point. I don't think I nuked the 1.5 VOD, I nuked the 3 VOD. The 1.5 VOD should still be there. But yeah, the 3 VOD is missing. It will be up on YouTube. Like, the playthrough isn't, like, gone, it's just unpublished. Yeah, I'll probably be able to get through all these games well before RE9 comes out. I've given myself a really long lead up to this. Just in case I ever felt like, I don't know, playing through a different game at some point in the middle of these series. But so far I haven't. I've just kept playing Resident Evil games. He's addicted. He loves Resident Evil. No, I hate Resident Evil. It's the worst game series. You remember the Silent Hill 3 runs in between? Oh yeah. One thing, my viewers have the retention span of a goldfish. But also, I've been doing speedruns on days where I don't really have time to, like, do casual playthroughs of stuff. And at some point, I'm gonna have to do some Aoni practice runs. Granddaughter! Going to GDQ next week? I'm not going anywhere, but I will be on the show on Tuesday. A goldfish never forgets, as the saying goes. That's not how I remember it. As for which game? You may. Well, go on then. Ask. It's Aoni. I'm doing Aoni. Chemicals used for gun maintenance. Oh, this is for Chris'em, Biff'em, Whiff'em in it. Yeah, I think next week I'm gonna do a couple streams of Aoni attempts just to get some practice in before the show. My run is like 10 minutes long. I'm not gonna be there for very long. I still haven't really decided what I want to do with GDQ week, right? Like, do I just want to take a pure week off of streaming and, like, work on video, or actually spend time playing games I want to play but don't want to stream? No Silent Hill for a change? I think I've actually ran more non-Silent Hill games at GDQ than Silent Hill games. Let's check my catalog. Punchy. Do. Yeah, the ratio is 6-4. Funny hidden handgun bullets. I have ran 6 non-Silent Hill games at GDQ and 4 Silent Hill games at GDQ. I'm running 4? I ran Silent Hill 3 twice. Funny. And with my luck, it'll be 3 times. Ayya! I'm surprised I got away with that. Wall! Yeah, the way GDQ submissions work is you pitch a maximum of 5 games to them, and they will take the one that they think is the best. Can you beat Resident Evil Code Veronica without walking? It totally fucking works too. Yeah, you totally can do it. Oh, stop it! Go away! Leave me alone! No! Putting my foot down. No! You can because the starting for zombie area will wreck you. Knife them to death. The knife is really strong. Hit them with the knife. You probably would die at the escape, yeah. Wanna start with anything, though? No, you don't. However, if you play the Japanese version and pick very easy mode, you start with infinite rocket launcher, therefore you can move. That's not a joke, by the way. That's real. Research indicates. A zombie! I've released the lock. Very cool. Love that for me. You're not dead. You are a liar! Damn it. Spend a regular herb? Man, what am I, a casual? Now, I remember one of the first time I think I streamed this game, which was not the first time I played it, but the first time I streamed this game. I spent, like, entirely too long wandering around the entire complex, not realizing I had to zoom in on the stupid painting. Because that is the thing that triggers that room to finish ventilating so you can get back in there and do some stuff. Very, very arbitrary, but it is what it is. Very cool skeleton. Yeah, it's a bit quantum like that. You have to observe the room, and then you can go into it. No, what challenge talk spilled over to you to recommending can you beat Borderlands the pre-sequel by gambling? The challenge run economy on YouTube is crazy nowadays. I feel like the no walking challenge was a real hit, but I feel like it was my one and only, like, good idea that plays well in that environment. What is the eagle plate for? What do I do with you? I don't know what I do with you. Also, actually, I don't think I need this. At least not right now. I'll need it later, but not right now. Maybe we get the other one first. Toilet percent run was inspired? Oh yeah, I got instant requests to do it for for all the spin-off games and Silent Hill and what have you, and I'm not saying I won't do it at some point, but I didn't want to immediately pump out, like, 3 toilet videos back to back. For one, that's very hard on my bowels. For 2, it just comes off as a bit desperate. Let's do some other stuff first, and then I'll come back to it. I have a handful of ideas for, like, YouTube-type challenge run videos that I want to do at some point, but I just sort of, like, when, I could do them at any time. I could do them tomorrow. It's a good thing I remember. I didn't think it would make me remember. But it did. I've wanted to try and beat Parasite Eve with, like, only the club as a challenge run. Is it possible? Yes, someone's done it before, but I want to do it. No one turned it into content. That's what I want to do. Give me the cool skeleton.
Contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh no! The biohazard! I'm making, like, modem dial noises in my head to remember what the stupid painting is even for. Not here. I'm going here anyway, because I want to get the eagle thing back out. I guess you know what I said earlier, you don't have to go back down to that part of the game. You totally do have to go back down to that part of the game. Because that's what this is for. Gets you into the room past the guillotine, I think. I think that's what it's for. And there's a whole bit. There's like a little torture dungeon and an area that fills with poison, and if you struggle with the pushing controls, you fucking die. Because code Veronica. It takes ages, it's not that fast. I'm bad. Oh, but I'm so good actually. What an excellent mash. Back down we go. Dun, dun, dun. Got him. Yeah. Technique. Does it go? Yeah, it goes here. Aha! And that gets me a funny key. You'll love a funny key here. Return to sender. No damage was taken. Can never mash, no damage. I've been struggling. What the? This isn't where I want to be. I've been struggling with it, for whatever it's worth. I've been like trying to figure out some methods for it. Like I've tried like rotating the analog stick really quickly, but that doesn't seem to do it. It doesn't pass inputs that way. The thing I've found to be the most reliable is holding the controller like this and drumming these in, like you're playing fucking Street Fighter 2 and trying to do a reversal Shoryuken. Imagine if Claire Chris would suddenly do a Street Fighter move. Imagine if they put Akuma in Resident Evil. Don't bite me. Oh, I had one request. I ask for one thing around here, and I don't even get that. That key really opens one door. You still put Akuma in Monster Hunter? It would be. They'd never do that. The Hi, Emperor of Cheese. This is the room where I spent like 30 minutes during my Japanese playthrough of the game failing to read things correctly. Earthenware vase. Main illustration first began when a butler presented a golden teacup as a commemorative Veronica. In my defense, this is a bit confusing even in English. Trace the Ashford legacy or whatever. So, like, the next guy down is the guy with the twin? This is the guy with the red hair. Do you know which one is the guy with the regular hair? They're twins. They're both redheads. The tea set? You have tea set? Even like word association here, I guess. You got some tea? You got a candlestick. That's not tea. Hearing movement. What of this last one? I don't... What is the identifying trait of these two idiots? You have a cool vase. I can never remember either. I say, in my defense... couldn't... Oh. I say, no wonder I couldn't do this in Japanese. It's kind of fucking confusing even in English. It's, like, ambiguous in ways that are dumb. Insufficient information to solve puzzle. Please try again. Yeah, the last two feels like a crapshoot. I don't see any identifying information in the file about it. Did I hit everything? I think I hit everything. Yeah, the last two seem... I don't see anything that identifies either of them. Well, anyway. One got a vase? They both got vases! It's all vases! Right, excuse me, I'm gonna close my window. That's what I was hearing. There's a cat in my yard. Ugh. Hello, I've returned. I've returned. The cat is... The cat has left. I stepped out into the yard to see what it was, like, doing. Because, like, I don't have a cat. And so there shouldn't be a cat in my yard. I didn't, like, shoo it away. I kind of stepped out and was like, what are you doing, man? What's good, little buddy? And it just kind of scuttled off. I don't really know what I was expecting out of it. Just kind of weird that there's a cat in my yard, you know? Been scared I would have a cat. I'm pretty sure it belongs to one of the neighbors. I just did not see this the first time I walked through. Wait, is that blue herb? Blue? You do now? I don't have a cat. So have I considered getting a cat? No. Bluntly. I've considered getting a dog, but that requires a lot more active effort, and also they would pee everywhere and, like, eat my cables. Well, I mean, if you train the dog properly, it doesn't pee everywhere, but See, I remember when my family got a dog for the first time. It ate one of my Guitar Hero controllers. It bit through the cable. Fucking chewed through the cable of one of my Guitar Hero controllers. And my folks were really apologetic about it. Like, my parents, they were really like, oh, like, I'm so sorry about the dog destroying your stuff. Because they were under the impression, because they knew that I really liked the Guitar Hero video games. They were like, he's gonna be so pissed. I was not very pissed. I was a little pissed. I wasn't, like, that pissed. He chewed through the fucked up guitar. It was already, like, kinda broken, I'm not gonna lie. Walls! I hate it! I hate walls! No! I'm demanding we put an effect, we stop walls. But it was a stream prerequisite to own cats. I don't have a cat, and like whenever people post pictures, there's the subscriber channel on my Discord is full of people posting their pets, right? And this is fine, it's almost all cats, right? But when people post pics of their cat like sleeping next to their keyboard, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, if I would be very annoyed about that. That would drive me insane. I would hate that. I would hate that a lot. You don't control the cat's actions? You're its fucking owner. Yes, you do. This might be the worst camera angle in this game. I'm just throwing this out there as like as a number one like prime pick for why did you arrange the scene this way. Put a zombie just behind this corner that you can't control the camera. Like, why'd you do that? Thing is, as a streamer, that would like make me extremely nervous all the time, like having the cat near the keyboard, because I'm always worried the cat's gonna walk across the keyboard and like dox me, show my bank details, and launch a fucking nuke. Like, we get people in my chat all the time who like their cats make guest appearances in chat when they just post a bunch of random numbers. That would make me nervous all the time. I want a cat. Am I going back? Because I don't have the blue thing. Don't you need the blue one? To actually use the music plate? I don't know, whatever. There are ways to deter cats from doing that. I imagine you can train a cat to do that. To not do that, rather. But from the sounds of things, none of you are actually doing that. Since a whole, like, fucking half a dozen people in my chat were just like, we don't control what the cat does. It's like, the cat governs the owner. No one owns a cat. You're all bad at owning pets. Take responsibility. Speaking of cat owners. Hi, Carsey. Welcome, welcome. How'd your stream go, man? Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm playing some Code Veronica today. Rated back with interest. The payment is accepted. Yes, welcome everyone. Hi. I'm Punchy. I do a lot of Silent Hill speedruns and other horror games, but today, I'm just playing some Code Veronica. It's talking about poo being in the... Yeah, we're talking about how I was hearing, like, noises from my yard, right? Like, I was hearing, like, movement. I'm like, that's odd. Is there someone in my yard? I check, like, out the window. There's a cat. In fact, there was actually 2 cats. There were 2 cats in my yard. They were up to something. There was a meeting occurring in my yard. Which is interesting because I don't own 1 cat, much less 2. So I open the back door, walk out into the yard, being like, what the hell are you two doing? What's going on in here, like? And they scarpered, kind of. They didn't really, like, immediately run away. They just sort of looked at me and then jumped on the wall and walked off. Although one of the cats, like, approached me before doing this. It sort of walked up to me and was like... And then fucking left. Didn't like how I smelt or something, I don't know. Ow. You're not a threat, but you're not interesting. Well, they better not perceive me as a threat. It's my fucking yard. Can't think of anything more insulting than being considered a threat in my own yard. I gotta make the yard nice. My yard's a mess. I gotta, like, clean it up and put some furniture in it. Somewhere where you could sit outside in the nice weather and read a book. You know, for the 2 weeks in England where the weather is nice enough to read a book. Anyway, then we got on to chatting like, oh, the cat distribution system, you have a cat now, etc, etc, because cat people are like that. I'm going to assume that's a lot of people who've just... Cat people are like that. I find it really annoying, personally. I don't want a cat. And I say, why don't you want a cat? Because I got a whole bunch of people in my Discord who post photos of their cats on Discord with them sitting, like, right next to the keyboard, right? That would drive me crazy. I would hate that tremendously. Because I'd be worried that, like, while I'm streaming, my cat's going to fucking jump on the keyboard and, like, dox my address, show my bank details, and, like, launch a nuke. Later, Carsey. Thanks again for the raid. Got him. Cats are malicious like that. It would drive me crazy. Oof. Knife gaming. Not knife gaming! Damn. Yeah, I don't know, I just... I've thought about getting a pet of some description. No, that was way too early. Ha ha ha, everything hits me. I'm going to kiss every zombie, apparently. Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about getting a pet. But I just don't think I would, like, really... I don't think I would be very good at it. That's just the way like, I'm not against the idea of owning a cat, but I don't want one because I don't think I'd be able to train it to fucking keep out of the space correctly. And it would chew my cables, and that would drive me fucking crazy. You gotta train a cat not to do that shit. And also, I'm more of a dog person. I like dogs. But dogs are, like, even more work. You gotta walk them bastards on the regular. They like attention. Like, a lot of attention. I went to visit family recently. And my grandma has acquired a dog. And she should not have done that. Like, bless her, she's a nice person. She doesn't understand dog behavior, though. Like, at all. She doesn't get it. Like, bless her heart, love her to bits, she should not own a dog. Because, like, okay, so the dog... Everyone's warning me about how, like, what a little shit this dog is that she's got, right? And I'm like, how bad could it possibly be? I arrive, and within 5 minutes of me arriving, little man, little, like, small, shaggy dog, curled up next to me, I'm scritching it behind the ears, and I'm like, this is great. Like, what's the problem? Dog's just like a tent. Like, when I got there, it was yapping pretty loud because, oh, there's people. Dogs. Dogs do that. I don't know. Normal, kind of. Within, like, 5 minutes, little man's curled up at my side, taking a scritch behind the ear, no problem. Like, this... Clearly, it's, like, not... Like, what's wrong, exactly? What is the issue with dog, exactly? No, there's no problem here. I do not perceive it. And then my grandma brought food out. And that's when the problems started.
In the security box.
So I eat some food, and the dog clearly wants some of it, naturally. But it does not, like, immediately go for it. And then it starts fucking growling at me, and, like, starts biting my hand. Not, like, incredibly aggressively, like, it wasn't trying to even break the skin, but it wants food, and it's gonna nip at it. It's gonna nip at me, and I'm like, that's kind of bad. Why are you doing that? Cut it out, little man. Like, and I'm not bothered by it, because I'm used to dog behavior. I'm like, no, none of that. But then, my grandma fucking gets up and distracts the dog with food. Like, with a dog treat, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You're you're teaching this dog that if he bites people, he gets fed. Like, this isn't a dog that's, like, aggressive by nature or, like, a bad creature. But it's learned that if it bites strangers, Grandma will feed him. Like, don't do that. When food was removed from the picture, it immediately returns to just being curled up next to me, taking scritches behind the ear. It's just learned that if you bite random people, Grandma will give him food. It's like, oh, I would bite people if I thought it would get me fed every time I did it. Like, no shit. There are so many items in this room. Yeah, like, bless her heart, but holy shit, she cannot, like, train a dog. She doesn't understand, like, what you need to do in order to get a dog to not do stuff like that. Like, it's not nervous around people or afraid of people, and it's not aggressive around people necessarily. It's just learned that acting like a dipshit gets it food. So I kind of feel bad for the dog more than anything. I'm applying gun to the problem for once. No reason, I just felt like a change. Yeah, and then, like, you wonder why your dog bites people. Because every time he does, you feed him, dude. Yeah, true to that, I also don't feel like I should have a dog. Not because I think I would train it that badly, but because I don't really think I have the time to really give it the care and attention that a dog actually needs. Like, I don't want to walk a dog every day. I'm lazy. The thought does linger in the back of my brain that, oh, if I had a dog, I'd have to walk it more often, so I would get fitter. But, like, that feels like starting from the wrong place. That's the logic that sees people buying hundreds of dollars worth of exercise equipment to never fucking use them. I think what I would actually end up with, really, in my heart of hearts, deep down, is I'd end up with an unfit dog and a still unfit Punchy. Check out my custom handgun. Is there a heatwave in the UK? Yeah, it got hot all of a sudden. Like, today, even. It was, like, pretty cool by, like, 3 PM, and then all of a sudden it started to get really hot. I do like dogs, but they're a lot of work. And I don't have a lot of time for that. Wanna fight a mini-boss? This guy's effectively a mini-boss. I need to upgrade my gun literally just now. The case in that room contains the handgun parts. So I picked them up and I used them. We're gonna be at 40 degrees tomorrow? Yikes. If it actually is that hot, I'm probably not gonna stream because I don't want to stream when it's that hot. I melt. I die. There's a heat wave everywhere. It's almost like it's some kind of worldwide heating phenomenon. How much you come up with a name for that? No AC in your unit? AC isn't really a thing in the UK. Hell country? It's cold most of the time. The UK is a country where the fucking average temperature on a given day is like 2 degrees. It's hot for like 2 weeks out of the year. Oh god, poison. That's a pretty good bit if you ask me. Oh, he's turboing! No! Yeah, the UK is a country that is, for the most part, cold and wet. We don't have AC baked into our houses because you don't need it for, like, almost the entire year. Ah! The door! Yeah, it's also expensive. Again, because most houses aren't really built to, like, accommodate it. And lately, it's been getting worse, because the summers are getting hotter and hotter. Don't know why that's happening. Someone should probably look into that. It's probably aliens? Yeah, fair enough. And I'm relatively blessed in the hot seasons. For some reason, the room where I keep the computer, like this room, the room I broadcast from, this is the coldest room in the house. For some, like, I don't know. It's got mad draft. I've contemplated sleeping in here on multiple occasions because it's significantly colder in here than it is in, like, every other part of the house. Magic room. Made of cold. Now, that sucks ass in the winter, but you can turn on the heating in the winter. Oh, is it? I'm noticing the conspicuous difference in enemy count. Besides the HD part, what's X different from OG Code Veronica? Well, okay, so this is the PS2 version, so it's not HD. X was just the thing, the moniker given to every release past the first one. So the X was released on GameCube, PS2, even Dreamcast, and then later the 360 and PS3. As for what makes X different from the OG Code Veronica, I think you're about to see it right now.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
Wesker.
Not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd...
Actually, I think this cutscene is in both versions.
All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Wee.
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
And then he fucking leaps, doesn't just walk out, he's gotta jump. I think that cutscene is new to the X version of these games. Like most of the new X cutscenes involve Wesker in some capacity. Because in the original, original initial Dreamcast release, he really just kind of shows up out of fucking nowhere at, like, the very end. And a whole bunch of people were like, huh? I don't remember which cutscenes are X and which are not, because I'll be honest with you, I haven't played the original, like, non-X version of Code Veronica in quite a while. And X is by far and away the most, like, released version of this game. Like, every version of this game past the original is X. So if you played this game on PS2 or GameCube, or even late into its Dreamcast release, you played the X version. I don't think, now that I'm saying that, I don't think Code Veronica X was released in English on the Dreamcast. I think that was Japan only. I think it was Japan only. In fact, I think on the Dreamcast it's not even called X, it's called Kanzenban. As in complete version. I'm pretty sure I literally, hang on, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab something off the shelf real quick. Hello. I return. I have the Dreamcast version of Code Veronica. This box is awesome, by the way. This is fucking awesome packaging. Love this box. I remember vividly, I had this box sitting out on like on a table somewhere when my parents came over, and my dad walked past it, looked at it, pointed at it, and said, "Cool box." And instantly I was like, even my dad, like, sees a box, points at it, is like, that's a cool box. The funniest shit. This is the original version, actually. It turns out I might be one of the... This is a non-X version. This is just regular. This is not Kanzenban. I don't seem to own Kanzenban. You know, while I'm here, what do we have here? There's 2 discs, but there's actually 3 discs, I think. Is there 3 discs? Where's the other disc? Am I stupid? Did I invent a 3rd disc? Come with anything? Just discs. Comes with a whole bunch of paper. Fans of paper rejoice. Ah, it's RE2 that has a 3rd disc. That's what I'm thinking of. RE2 Dreamcast has a 3rd disc that's a demo for Code Veronica. That's what I'm thinking of. You know, I thought I had a Kanzenban, but it turns out I actually have the original. X was released on the Dreamcast, but I think only in Japan. I don't think it was ever released in English on the Dreamcast. There isn't, like, a huge number of differences between X and, like, base Code Veronica. It's mostly cutscenes. Mostly cutscenes that are different. As far as game... There might be some light gameplay tweaks and alterations, but I don't have, like, the wiki brain to know. Like, is the battle game in the original? I think it is, but I couldn't like say for absolutely certain. Playing manual was an X exclusive in the inventory. Ah, so the fucked up glitch doesn't work on the original version. Re-release exclusive bug. That's enough space to work with. I just decided to mash it. If you're confident in your fast mashing, you can push through zombies without getting hit. And brother, I am confident in my mashing. Scary. Smell you later. Actually, smell you right now. I didn't get the music box played out, did I? Fuck. I forgot! Fucking rubble. Oh god. Juke to the side. No! But I mash real fast. No! But I don't mash real fast. Oh, now you're caution gaming. Rubbish at this. What the? Surprised that hit me. You call yourself a fan? No, that's a fan. There's a fan next to me blowing. Whatever. Whatever. And back we go. Does the UK use any kind of residential cooling? No. When things get hot, open your window. Which I hate, because if you have your windows open when it's late at night, bugs, you'll be afflicted by a biblical plague, and hundreds of bugs will enter your home. You think, why don't you use a screen window? Not really a thing in the UK either. I mean, you could install them, I guess. Like, it's not illegal or anything. It just, I've never seen one. Ow. It's the best saber music in all of RE. The one from this game. I think this is the best one. Off. No. No. I did it. I solved the puzzle. That's great. Nothing useful here. What's in the Dark Side Chronicles telling of Code Veronica? I forget what it's like. We'll remember as part of this, because I will be playing the 2 Chronicles games. There's no need to use it now? I'll remember it so you don't have to. Nah, nah, nah. Stop it. Stop that. No more of that. I desire your documents. 10-year-old as position of head researcher? That's crazy. Secret bullet. Get an ink ribbon. Yeah, I plan on playing, like, every Resident Evil game for this. If it was released on a console, it definitely counts. For some reason, I've been saying, like, all along I plan on playing every Resident Evil game, but apparently there's some special third thing that this means that I'm unaware of, because people keep asking me, even this game, even that game? It's like, yeah. When I said every, I meant every. All of them. Oh, you go on the Wikipedia page and look up a list of games, I mean that, more or less. I will not be playing, like, every fucking Java release ever, because half of those are lost media. Actually, much more than half. Is anything released on a console and PC counts, mobile phone games don't. That's kind of how I operate in most contexts anyway. Mobile games are fake. And even then, if I can get RE degeneration to work, I might give it a try anyway. I haven't tried to figure that out yet. Engage emulation is notoriously a huge pain in the ass.
Claire Redfield, hold it right there.
We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon.
I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
I guess the secondary criteria is that it also has to have a single-player campaign that I can complete.
Wait! What's going on?
What's going on?
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
You got shot with a high-caliber sniper rifle in the shoulder, dude.
This must be...
What? No!
Why did they let him?
What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system has
That
been
freak! He's trying to
activated.
blow us up along
All
with the entire
personnel
facility.
evacuate
Come on,
immediately.
we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
Oh, we're already at this part of the game, huh? Weird question, was the Ashford brother-sister relation incestuous? Yes. It's very heavily implied that that's the case, yeah. No. I can't wait for the remake. I have no idea how they plan on handling this for the remake, if they plan on handling it at all. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I'm good at this. It is. One of the first things you see of them two is them staring lovingly into each other's eyes over a murdered dragonfly. Oh. Yeah, the shot has weird energy. Definitely implied to be a bit incestuous. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying before the cutscene interrupted me? The only caveat for, like, what games I'm including besides was released on a console or the computer is that it also needs to have a single-player campaign that I can play through, so by that token, I will not be playing Reverse, because Reverse is shutting down this week anyway, so it will be dead by the time I would otherwise get around to it. Resistance, I'm not playing that either. And Mercenaries 3D, because that's kind of... A, it fails the having a single-player campaign portion, and also, it's kind of redundant, because it's a port of, like, a small bit of RE5. It's a cool game, I like having it. I don't think it really, like, benefits a story marathon any. There's no story component to it. I'ma save that game. Buddy. Doing some inventory management real quick, don't mind me. What do I got? What do I got kicking around here? You ever going to fire that M100? No. Can find out what the game meant by securing space? I think it was just making a file to save to. Like, the game, it needs to secure a block of data to save to before it starts doing it. You also have green rounds? I don't think green rounds do anything against Tyrant. Green rounds, like, knock a room down, is what they do.
Claire! Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go.
Either way, my game plan is to grenade the first Tyrant, and then before the plane Tyrant, pull the explodey bowgun out, fire, like, all the shots, and then immediately slam the crate.
We gotta get to that airport.
Hey, British idiot. Dun, 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 dun. Remember when I'm doing runs of Gun Survivor 2 and everyone's like, oh, this song's pretty good, and I'm like, it's taken from Code Veronica. No, you have to kill him with the crate, like, it's how you win the fight. Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. No. Dun dun dun. Mm, mm, mm. No!
Unless we raise the bridge.
Leave that to me. You stay here and make the preparations for takeoff.
How does he know how to fly a plane? I feel like I don't have anywhere near enough, like, ammo for any of this. I've also got flame rounds. Those can come with me, too. Yeah, how hard could it be to fly a plane? People do it in the movies all the time. Wait, we're nearing the end already? No. You're falling for Code Veronica's trick. We aren't even at the fucking halfway point. You know, Code Veronica is like a 12-hour long game. I'm probably going to get through it in about 8 to 9. I'm not finishing it in one stream, put it that way. It's a bit long for that. Like, I could do it in one sitting if I started earlier, but I didn't, so I'm not. I read the message. I read it already.
They call me Alfred Ashford the way I be dressing as a woman in unsettling and problematic ways.
It comes so naturally to you to just say such odd things. Thank you for the 46 months. I mean, I wouldn't hate to play through this game in one sitting. I don't know, I didn't arrange the stream in such a way that I had 8 hours of free time today. I've been doing like 4 to 5 hour streams lately. Someone mostly lines it with the Resident Evil game that has unfortunate transgender themes. You better believe I'm going to use it. Well, more power to you, I suppose. Begrudgingly. All right then. Isn't the order I could speedrun for this over an hour long? It's about an hour and a half, yeah. By Resi game standards, it's pretty long. It's one of the reasons I've been, like, hesitant to learn it. I would not mind learning this, like, as a run. Because at some point I want to learn, like, all the Resi games. Like, in at least a can complete a run type capacity, because I want to do, like, a series marathon, like, see how fast I can beat all them fucking games. But this one's relatively long, and it's also, like, relatively difficult, too. This is not an easy run. It's quite punishing.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I know that seems ridiculous. Like, Punchy, you've got the infinite herb on your side. How hard could it be? You don't do that in the speedrun. You need gunpowder bullets so you can kill all the bosses real fast.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
Is Magna available now? Not until you get to, like, Chris, I think.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Whoa! That giant worm is killable? Kinda. You can make it go away. Oh, right, not yet. Okay, now we go. That's a damage check. If he hits you back too many times, he knocks you into the fire behind you and you instantly die. That's softlock point number 1, where if you've buggered up your ammo count badly enough, it is entirely possible to just eat shit and die there forever. It's possible to die even if you just space it poorly. The self-destruct system has been activated.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate
Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do. Am I a musician? No.
So long. I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Right. We're out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap.
Am I a warlock? Warlocked. No. No. No, I prefer to think of myself as being more of a druid, personally.
We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
It's over, chat. We did it.
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused
Sorry.
a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
Fucking sucks.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it.
Yeah, let's go to Hawaii. We can just... People do that? Well, we can just fly to Hawaii on a whim? I just drop everything... Claire, what are you doing with your free time? Other than, like, do you have a life?
This game is not over yet. Now you will see what
What was that on the ground? Handgun bullets.
it's all about.
A manual for this plane was recently leaked on the War Thunder forums.
Hey! What the?
I don't even know what to say to that. It's just funny.
Cargo room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
End saves already? Why so many saves? What for? What are you scared of? Yo, Sir Dan, thanks for the raid. Welcome. Hope you had a nice stream. I'm about to fight a tyrant. In a plane. Now, Tyrant, that's not how you should... Look, let me... Hang on, Tyrant. That's rude, Tyrant, hang on. Look, you gotta close these things, then. It's not like you've left a huge draft open. It's gonna get cold in the plane. That's not right. Woo! He didn't take my teachings to heart. Oh, well, if it just puts me back here. Can you not reset to menu from here? There's no reset command? What did it just do? Wait, did I accidentally, like, change something in the options? I think I may have turned vibration off. Is there no soft reset? Okay, then I guess we'll do a non-soft reset. Because I used a retry, which means it counts against me. For my ranking. I died for the joke. It was a prank. The ranking's gonna be scuffed anyway, but yeah, I don't want it to be, like, more scuffed.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually gotten the best rank in a playthrough of this game. Like, even with the funny haha trick to have infinite herb, I've never actually, like, done it. It's pretty tough. Again, Code Veronica is like, a long game. And you get to save once. And you don't get to choose when that save is. Does S rank unlock anything? I think it unlocks the infinite rocket launcher. It's so tense, guys. Yeah, that's cool. That'll do. I guess it won't do. Did I hit any of them? He looks pretty hurt. I fired, like, almost all of them. God damn it. Ay, ay, ay. He's limping now, dude. I can't. It's not charged. I gotta wait. Now it's charged. Die. Did I, like, not shoot enough the first time, or did I, like, miss, or what? I don't know why that... Well, it must... Most of them must have hit. I wonder how many it takes on, like, a speedrun.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on. What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own.
Well, I just spent 30, so fuck me.
Autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Alfred, you cross-dressing freak!
Whoa! Claire! I'll be saying things like that. Oh my god. This fucking scene. Boo! Look at this shit. Hate this. Steve, please. Like, what the fuck, man?
Where are we?
That's disgusting.
Huh?
Latitude, 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What?
How does Steve know this? Like, what latitude corresponds to the land? I don't know.
That left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Bro's got some hobbies, I guess. Save first half end data. Yes. So this is where the disk change would normally be on the Dreamcast. So this is the one save you are permitted to make without violating your S rank, because it's considered a free save. The free save was maintained. You see how it still says 10, even though it's another one? It is a free save. They kept the free save even in versions of the game that don't come on 2 discs, because, I don't know, politeness?
Oh. Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh. We're still alive.
By the way, that's like a heavy metal door that he just like casually kicked out. Boo! Boo!
Thanks.
That's disgusting.
And then he just fucking... Ugh!
This sucks on ice.
Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Must be
The Steve character, dude. The Steve character. Just... The Steve. The Steve character. Boo, Steve. Boo. Nobody likes the Steve character. What's worse, Steve's actions are how Claire just constantly shrugs it off. Claire, in Claire's defense, she does have, like, more important shit to care about. But also, brother, the Steve character. I know he's a teenage boy, but still, wow. He's not an entertaining character to have be on the screen, you know? I don't like him. I don't like him. It's not even just that he does obnoxious things, therefore I don't like him, because, you know, you can have a character be obnoxious and still be interesting. But, I don't know, his, like, teenage angst melodrama, I don't think plays very effectively with the tone of the video game at large. Oh no. Zombie. No! Oh, the auto aim is having a moment, dude. No. They're not bullets on the bed? I could see it. There you go, you fussy little muss. Every Umbrella location got zombies. That's what happens. You make the zombies, there tends to be zombies around. They get out eventually. There's a lot of ink ribbons strewn about the place. Didn't realize you get 6 here. Get a lot of ink ribbons. More than I think you'd really ever actually need. I mean, that's always the case in most Resi games. You get more than you need. The LGBT community has forgiven Claire Redfield. Yeah, well, I haven't. How'd they get to Antarctica? The plane. I got 20 of them bastards. Alright, groovy. Only useless books are here. Don't call books useless. You're useless. Shut up. Steve the reason this hasn't got a remake yet? I don't think Steve is the reason this hasn't gotten a remake. I think it just takes time to remake an entire series. Because the cowards that comprise the modern gaming populace are afraid of tank controls or something. Do we need to remake the entire... Like, why is that just... I know that's like we've just sort of passively accepted that that's a thing that they're doing now. But it makes me sad. Yo, the ant base.
I disagree.
Based ant, Clar edition.
Clar edition? Clar? Text-to-speech doesn't understand how to pronounce Claire? Clar? This motherfucker said Clar. No, you can't. Clar. It's a real Clar kind of situation, huh? Clar obscure. Ensemble Clar obscure. Alright, folks. Claire and her sassy hip hand pose. I will call that the stream for now. We are about halfway through the game, and it is, like, 11:30 my time, thereabouts. It's getting late. I'm in the awkward position where if I keep playing, the next time I stream, it's going to be like 3 hours of the game left or something. Slightly awkward stopping point. But I'm not finishing it in one stream unless I want to keep streaming until like 3 AM in the morning, and surprise, I don't. I like this thing known as going to bed on time. It's crazy. I've been becoming more fond of that in my old age. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the stream, drop me a follow here on the twitch.television. There will be more Resident Evil coming soon to a stream near you, and particularly Code Veronica, because I will be finishing this next stream. Whenever that may be. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.